Hey guys, I'm Gabrielle Saran, owner of Saran Pilates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about how Pilates and Reformer Pilates can help if you're experiencing low back issues, tensions, pains. Maybe because you're sitting down at the desk a lot or you're driving a lot and you need to stretch certain areas a little bit more and strengthen others. This is not, I will say though, this is not for people who are experiencing specific issues with like their spine, discs. This is really more of a exercises for a general low back tightness. So a lot of the times low back tensions can be due to lack of strengthening hamstrings and glutes, and core, of course, and then also lack of stretching hamstrings and hip area as well. So we're going to do that. Let's start with a little bit of a pelvic rock and a pelvic tilt. That will help really mobilize the pelvis. And then we're going to work on strengthening the core. So a strong core means a more stable spine, which is great. So I'm here on one blue spring only, which is like a half a spring. You can also do this first part at home on a mat. So we're going to go ahead and sit facing the straps with the feet flat on the headrest. All right, I'm going to have about a hand's distance of space behind me in the edge of the carriage. Hands are going to go behind behind the legs. Knees are bent. We're going to sit up nice and tall, shoulders down. Go ahead and tilt the pelvis. So we're going to tuck the tailbone goes under. The pubic bone is going to push up. And do you see how my pelvis tilts? I'm doing this without even rolling back. So I'm just tilting the pelvis. Now I'm going to start to roll back. So I'm leaning back as the pelvis tilts a little bit more, and then pause. Feel the pubic bone pulling towards the ceiling, and now feel the belly button pull in towards your spine and really flattening out that tummy, activating the core. So that's your transverse abdominis, your deepest abdominal layer activating here. Remember to not over round that upper back. Let's keep those shoulders back. The lower back is round. We're going to inhale here. And then exhale, roll and stack right back up onto those sit bones. Again, tuck your tailbone, draw the belly in, pull the pubic bone as you go up, pause at the bottom here, halfway down. Also think of those bottom ribs pushing down towards your hips to kind of activate those obliques a little bit more. And then rolling back up. We're going to do that with the straps. So go ahead and grabbing the straps, holding onto the short loops, shoulders back, inhale to grow tall, tuck your tailbone, exhale, start to roll it back, tilting the pelvis up, 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 and pause here. Inhale, keep drawing the belly in, and then exhale, roll and stack right back up. Again, inhale, tuck your pelvis, draw the belly in to roll it back, pause. Make sure the pubic bone is tilting up, up, up. The bottom ribs are pushing down. You're still trying to grow along through your spine. And then we're going to roll back up. So this is a great exercise to strengthen the core, to learn about pelvic tilting, and it stretches out the lower back here at the same time because the lower back goes round. So now let's go ahead and do some bridges. Also an exercise you can do at home. So I'm going to show the first part without the bar for Pilates mat, something you can do at home. So let's just go ahead and put 2 red springs and take off the blue spring. So we have 2 full springs. The bar is going to go down for now. All right. So go ahead and lie down on your back. Heels on the platform or the floor if you're on the floor. And we're going to find our neutral spine. So neutral spine is a natural curve of the spine. So right now my ribs are down, my back ribs are down, and then I have a little space underneath my lower back here. So I could fit my hand a little bit underneath here. We're going to start here, and then on the exhale, same thing that we did in the pelvic tilt here facing the back. We're going to tuck the pelvis. So the pubic bone is going to push towards the wall behind you, and your lower back is going to press into the carriage. Just hold that, drawing the navel in, and then we're going to untuck. And again, draw the belly in to tuck the pelvis. Feel the connection with your core here. And then untuck. Let's add a lift. Tuck the pelvis. Belly draws in. Start to roll up one vertebra at a time. Hold it at the top. So this isn't too much like the yoga bridge, where in yoga we tend to open the ribs up a little bit more. Here we want to feel those ribs closing. The belly pulls in. I'm going to keep a slight pelvic tilt at the top here. So I'm going to keep tilting my pelvis this way to stretch my lower back. Now feel your heels pull towards your butt. That activation of pulling the heels towards you will really activate your hamstrings, which is really important here to strengthen for lower back issues. And then slowly roll it down one vertebra at a time. So that is the bridge. Let's do it with the bar. So coming up, bar goes up. We're going to do the heels fist distance apart on the bar. Same thing here, neutral spine. Inhale to prep. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, draw the navel in, roll it up. So again, not all the way up like this, but just so you're straight line while keeping a little pelvic tilt. Abs pull in, ribs are closed. Heels are pulling towards my butt. If my heels weren't pulling towards me, the carriage would come out a little bit. So I'm really activating the hamstrings. Go ahead and push your head heavy into the headrest to kind of release the chin away from the chest. Releasing the shoulders, we tend to clench here. And then rolling it down one bone at a time. If you feel a little discomfort in your lower back, maybe it's because the pelvis isn't tilted enough, you can always come up halfway for modification and really feel that low back roundness here. To engage the glutes a little bit more, we can roll it up and hold it, and then do little pulses, squeezing the glutes, feeling the sit bones pull towards each other as you lift and lower, and roll it down. So now we're going to stretch out those hamstrings, which is really important for if you're experiencing low back tensions. So go ahead and grab the straps. My springs are set to 2 reds. Putting the feet in the long loops and legs up to the ceiling. So just a simple stretch. I want my tailbone down for now. So this is me with my tailbone up, and this is me with my tailbone down. So neutral spine, little space underneath the lower back, but the ribs are down. Go ahead and hold on to the ropes, flex your feet, and you're going to reach those heels up to the ceiling. I'm pulling on the ropes and pushing with my legs. I feel a good stretch in the backs of my legs here. To feel a little bit more towards the outsides here, I'm going to take my pinky toes here and just pull them down a little bit more. Just to get a little more outside stretch here. And then let go. Let's do a little spine stretch. So short spine stretch is great to roll out that lower back. We're going to slowly let the feet pull over the face until the carriage clicks in. Now I'm going to roll up into the shoulders, staying lifted here. Abs pull in, heels together, toes apart. Bend the knees to the shoulder blocks, pull the heels towards the bum, and roll it down one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. That's some nice massage for the spine. Go ahead and take your straps off for a stretch, kind of like a figure 4 stretch here for the hips and glute med. I'm going to put the bar up a notch, right to vertical. And both feet on the bar, we're going to press out. Let's cross the right ankle over the left thigh and then bend that left leg to bring the carriage in. You can stop as far as it's okay, as far as it's comfortable. Go ahead and flex that right foot. And now I'm feeling a good stretch here all along here, which is a really important stretch to do as well if you are experiencing low back tensions. And then you can press out and do the other side. Try not to push directly on your knee here. If you want a little extra stretch, try to target more towards the thigh. And then pressing out and bring it in. And always really nice stretch that you can do wherever you are is just the fold forward. So just hanging out here with the knees soft, letting the head really hang heavy. That's going to give you a nice stretch all along here. Just remember to slowly roll up one bone at a time when you come up. So I hope that helps, just to show a little bit, a few exercises of what you could do on the reformer to release lower back tensions. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and click subscribe. I have a lot of different videos on there, full body workouts, different movement demos for the reformer. And I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.